Welcome, Agent. You've tuned into Shielded Opinions, a Marvel Cinematic podcast.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Shielded Opinions, a Marvel Cinematic podcast. I'm your host, Kirby.
I'm Riley. Happy
How you doing, buddy?
Monday for you dorks.
It's a Monday.
It's Friday.
Every day feels
here.
like Monday for me.
Honestly, right now, yes.
So sad.
You know what?
You've been busy with work.
Well, work's been absolutely nuts. I'm sort of caught up for now until I go through another round of approvals, and then they're like, fix all this shit. And it's like, all right. And then I do the same thing, and I get stressed out for 5 days, and then I'm chilling again. And yeah, but it's fun. It's cool. Hopefully, I think in October I should be able to talk about it. It should be public, but we'll see.
Hell yeah! I've been missing the streams.
I'm
missing the streams. Are you?
I'm gonna stream F13 tonight, even though it's my wife's birthday.
Who cares about that?
We're not doing anything. So today is my wife's birthday, and tomorrow's my son's birthday, and then tomorrow my other son will be 2 months. So
Damn.
Everybody's just celebrating their birth except for me.
Yep. You got another month. No, it's almost September, so you got about 2 months. A month and a half.
Month and a half, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Rachel. I already wished her a happy birthday online, but just for history's sake, when people listen to this, I did wish her a happy birthday.
So
And happy birthday, Kane.
Yeah.
He's going to be 2 or 3. I can't remember.
He's going to be 2.
That's crazy.
He just looks like a 3-year-old because he's so big.
He's a big boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
he
awesome,
is.
though. What are you all doing for his birthday party?
We're getting like a blow up slide and bouncy house, and it's like a whole thing. And the plan is to use it with water because he's obsessed with water.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's warm enough to justify that. I think it's supposed to be like 75-ish. So for him,
Yeah, that'll be all right.
Yeah, he'll make it through.
Yeah, the morning times have been really cool, and so is the nighttime, which I appreciate because I'm sick and tired of the heat.
Yes.
But I heard it's supposed to be hot again.
There?
I think the lowest it got here was 50.
Okay, that's about what we've been averaging in the mornings.
Yeah.
About 50.
Not exactly
nice, man.
terrible, but like the first day it hit 50, I was taking Miles to school and I didn't have a jacket for him because it was put up. And I was like, I'm sorry. It's so cold. And he's like, Dad, it's freezing outside. And I'm like, I'm sorry. But yeah,
Just run,
it's
kid.
been pretty cold.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think here to touch base with things. Oh, this is what I remember saying I was going to do a poll. I did do a poll, but it was only on Threads, so only like 7 people voted.
I can't believe it got that many votes.
Yeah, 7 people voted. They did say Captain America was the best in the Phase 1 compared to
Yeah.
Iron Man.
Yeah.
How do you feel? Did you change your mind? I think you did.
I mean, it's definitely got the most interesting love story. And
Oh, yeah.
That obviously helps. Like, I was way more invested in this than I was Thor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now we'd have to do like a whole ranking because it's very close with Iron Man.
It is. I think Iron Man and Captain America, the First Avenger, are almost tied with one another, I believe. Not to go in the rankings, but I did like this one better. But it's right there. It's like maybe a hair. Hair
I'd
above.
probably give them the same score, to be honest. Which
Yeah.
I forgot what I gave. I think I gave Iron Man a 4.5. So,
Yeah.
spoiler alert, that's probably what I'm going to give Captain America.
I gave it more.
You give it a 5?
I just love it. I love it so much. I gave it a 5, brother.
Oh, gosh.
I did.
It's too high. It's not even the best Captain America movie.
It's not, but I love every single one of them. Actually,
What do you-
no. Honestly, this is crazy because I know Civil War introduced Black Panther and Spider-Man, but I think it might be my least favorite.
I think Civil War. Well, no, I don't know.
I'd have to
Maybe.
rewatch it. It's been a while, but something
All I
about
know
this
is
one
Winter
feels
Soldier
timeless.
is the best. That's
Oh
all
yeah,
I know.
for sure. It's like one
Yeah.
of the best in all of the MCU.
Yeah, you can make a case that it is the best.
Yeah. Like there's times where like when Spider-Man No Way Home came out, I was like, "Oh, that's the best MCU movie I've ever seen." And like
Yeah.
I even liked Multiverse of Madness. I was like, "That's one of the best MCU movies I've ever seen." But The Winter Soldier is in fact like the top 3 MCU movies of all time.
Yeah, yeah,
And we'll
it's
get there.
pretty peak. Yeah,
Yep, it is peak. Let's see here. Today, we're traveling back in time to the 1940s for a war story, a love story, and the birth of one of the MCU's greatest heroes, Captain America. He was a scrawny kid one day, and then they gave him super steroids, basically.
Where can I get some? Just
For real.
Just tell me.
If Erskine was a real doctor, we'd need to schedule an appointment with him.
Yes.
Because he seems to know how to create some bulky men.
Well, and we should probably talk about the whole Nazi thing, but you know.
We'll get there. Yeah, he definitely kicks some Nazi ass, but more importantly, they're not just Nazis. They are, what are they called? Hydra. They're the
Hail
Hydra soldiers. Hail Hydra. Yes. But we are going to be reviewing Captain America, the First Avenger, released in 2011, directed by Joe Johnston, which today is the first time I realized was directed by him. I always thought it was the Russo brothers because they directed the other two, but no.
Unbelievable.
What's
I
weird
thought you were a
is
real
like,
fan.
I thought I was too. The thing is, I think the Russo brothers they know what they're doing with Captain America, but they also, I feel like, really did well at sticking to the heart of this movie too.
Yeah.
So like the Russo brothers might be the better director, but they cooked off of Joe here. There's a fucking fly flying around. Remember that day or the other few days you had where a fly is like getting on your damn nerves? It's here.
It's
here.
I got a handful of bodies laying around here.
Fuck
I
them
just keep
stupid things.
Keep taking them out.
I really would like a salt gun, but I don't want salt laying around everywhere. But I'd love to shoot these fucking things.
Yeah. Sick bastards.
It's ridiculous. So give me your basic thoughts on Captain America, the First Avenger. What'd you think?
I mean, honestly, it's one of the slower MCU movies, actually.
It is, yes, it is over 2 hours long, and I don't think Thor was 2 hours long, was it? It didn't feel like it.
It had to be close. Maybe it's an hour 45. But yeah, there's not, I mean, they have like the whole montage of them destroying all the bases and stuff, but there's not a lot of Cap being Cap. It's a lot of Steve being Steve.
Yeah.
Because the relationship between him and Peggy is so good, and that build up with it is so good, it works. And I wasn't checking my watch constantly, but it is noticeably a slower paced film.
It definitely is. Like it definitely did a good job at investing the watcher to not just go, oh, I want to see this superhero movie. It's like you see Steve, you see the type of person he is, and you're just invested in him being a good person, which is kind of like the slogan of this movie.
Yeah.
It's not about being a perfect soldier. It's about being a good man.
That's who he is.
I have that written down here like 6 times.
That's America's ass.
It is, in fact, America's ass. And I'm pretty proud of it.
Should be.
I'm proud to be an American because of Steve Rogers' ass.
That's the only reason.
The intro to this movie is pretty short and sweet before we get to like the main topics of the movie, but we see S.H.I.E.L.D. in this frozen ice cape. I don't know exactly where it is. Is it in Antarctica? I'm not sure.
If there's ice, I just always assume it's Antarctica.
Yeah, that's
It's
where
the
I
only
always
place
think it
that
is.
it has ice.
But we see them with this frozen aircraft, and they see the frozen shield. Seeing this scene, just since I watch a lot of horror films, Kind of reminded me of The Thing,
Yeah, totally get that.
where they're like traveling and they see this frozen little base and they're like, what the hell's going on here? But instead of finding the aliens, they found Cap. Lucky for them.
Yeah, fuck, man.
Because it could have went downhill.
Yeah. Yeah, thank God they only found... I always find discoveries like that in movies pretty crazy. Like, they just did a little... Oh, shit. There it is. It's nice.
Yeah, how did they go that long without discovering this giant-ass plane? Because the wing of the plane is sticking straight out of the ice.
Yeah.
Did they just randomly, like, these people just driving by go, let's call someone. We've seen this for years. Let's just call someone, let them take a look.
Well, where is Captain America's ship crashed? That's okay. Take your time. The Arctic region. That fucking doesn't help. But like,
Thanks.
that's a that's a literal desert, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's snowy, but it's a desert. And yeah, not a lot of people exploring up there. So I kind of like, if it was just the shield, I kind of get it, but the wings sticking out, and you would think, I mean, I guess, hey, global warming, although it's not called that anymore.
GPS, there's satellites in the sky. You mean to tell me that they didn't see anything weird with them images?
I would think after 70 years that it would even be more buried, but we're going to blame weather change.
This just popped up in my mind. They knew Cap crashed in that general zone.
Well, do they? How good's the 1940s GPS?
I don't know. You're right. Maybe not.
I mean, you'd think they'd have an educated guess at least on where he's at, and
yeah,
we should be able to find that crash. But
it's been almost 100 years, 80 years,
70
years. Yeah, that's a long time to just give up.
Well, they
probably just thought he was blown to smithereens. Like, maybe.
Well, he should be dead. Let's be honest. He goes head first into the ice. I understand. Hey, he's got the metabolism 4 times that of a normal human and whatever, but like, he literally went head first, full speed, right into the ground.
You're cooking. Not only did they go head first, but it was head first with a plane full of massive explosives.
Yeah, it's the whole concept
shock absorption
is
on that
bonkers.
plane was top tier.
It might be more unrealistic than Iron Man landing feet down in the desert as well and just being fine.
I don't know. Both of those are pretty fucking unrealistic.
At least Cap has the serum excuse. Like, what is Tony Stark's excuse?
Yeah, and he was definitely like malnourished. He wasn't strong. He probably had some mad like atrophy, like his muscles declining. He should have been mangled. But he made it. And so did Cap, apparently. But it goes back to the 40s, and we see little old Steve Rogers being a good man, getting his ass kicked. He is like, what, 90 pounds?
That's what
Maybe
they
100?
say. I don't know if that's what what's his face says, that he's 90 pounds.
Yeah. He's trying to enlist for like the 6th or 7th time, and they declined him because he has asthma and all kinds of other things. I'm glad they pointed that out. They're like, it's not just that you're a string bean, but you have asthma and like all these other health conditions. We cannot accept you. You will die.
But
he's got like
bravery and courage.
He said, "Oh, your camera went black."
Yeah, that's because I didn't turn on that fucking power switch.
Oh, no.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I can fix this. Hold on. Oh. Everybody stand down.
Stand down, God damn it. And just like that. Oh! Ba-ba-bum, 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 ba-ba-bum,
that switcher over there, or that whatever the word I'm looking for is.
Your hair's looking good, by the way.
Thank you.
I meant to mention that the other day.
It's the only problem is like it sticks out on the side. So unless I have like legit gel in it, I cannot maintain it. But
you kind of have a Alan Wake's haircut.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. He's so hot.
Hell yeah, dude. Where was I going with this? So he got rejected, I don't know how many times. And he's like, give me a chance. And the enlister's like, what about my uncle? Did you give him a chance? Did you? And so Steve Rogers left.
That was that.
That was that. He goes to the movie theaters. He's seen all this inspiring videos about being a soldier. And he's like, fuck this. This is depressing. And to this day, if I see someone acting that way at a movie theater, I will tell them to shut up too.
Sure.
So Steve Rogers was doing the right thing, telling them to shut up, put their phone away, and to enjoy the movie.
Well, I would react to like that, somebody in the theater, but I'd react even more so if you're disrespecting troops. So
yes,
all around, let's go kick that guy's ass.
Yes, and he tried defending himself, but he actually got his ass kicked, and Bucky came in and saved the day.
Damn it, Bucky.
Good old Bucky. I love Bucky, man.
Yeah.
And he's like, you just don't know when to give up. You need to stop. And what was that line? Because they used that line several times where he's like, don't do anything stupid. And he's like, how can I do anything stupid when you took all the stupid with you or whatever? Is that the line? Something like that.
Something like that. They keep that
They
going.
hug each other out. They're like, and they go out to, it looked like the Stark Expo, but it wasn't the Stark Expo. It's something similar.
Yeah.
Where a bunch of scientists are like, oh, look, I got floating cars. I got all this stuff. Young Tony Stark, or Tony Stark's dad, what's his name? Howard Stark. He's like, I got a floating car. We're going to be flying in the next 5 years. And it crashes. And he's like, oh. It's like Elon Musk with the truck.
How do you feel about that recasting of Howard?
Honestly, I like young Howard Stark.
I don't really feel like they had to recast him. He's fine. It's Dominic Cooper. He's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. Threw me off. Like, is he really so much older in the footage that we see in Iron Man that you couldn't pull off?
I'd say younger? Howard Stark's in his 20s in Captain America.
Yeah.
He would have to be in his 40s to 50s in the footage we saw.
Dominic Cooper is just a different kind of handsome, though. You know, it just threw me off.
You're just like, wait, who is this guy?
That guy is attractive. Good grief. With that mustache?
Yeah, he was definitely attractive. He was a good-looking young man, and he was a visionary. It's just, too early. Which, I mean, Iron Man 2 explained that too. He didn't have the technology to achieve his goals. And Bucky's like, hey, we're going to take these girls dancing. And Steve's like, I'll catch up with you. Goes to try to enlist another time because he just doesn't know when to stop. And Dr. Erskine sees him, and he's like, that's the man I want. And he gives him a chance, just like his uncle.
Yeah. He is the perfect shape for it. Like if you take somebody who's 90 pounds and make him a super soldier. Cool. I am a little curious, had they used somebody who was already big and strong, how much of a difference that would make. What, do they become the Hulk then? Like,
see, I don't know if it was exactly his way. I'm sure if he found a soldier that was big and strong that had Steve's mindset and determination, they probably would have went with him. But we didn't see any of those.
Yeah. Nobody wanted to jump on the grenade.
They're all literally. Isn't that ridiculous? Steve Rogers did.
I kind of get chills every time he jumps in that grenade and is willing to sacrifice his life to save everybody.
This whole movie gives me chills just how brave he is. I'm just like, this is the perfect human being that I would want to be. Like, he will risk his life for anyone, Whether you're a jerk or not, he tried doing that with that grenade. And he does it all throughout his whole MCU career.
Yeah.
And he does it as a little string bean here.
I will say the one thing that doesn't feel very Steve Rogers of me, of him, sorry, not of me. I'm so
You're like,
far
I'm
away
the
from
same.
Steve, it's unbelievable. When they're running and he said if someone can climb up and get the flag, whoever can get the flag gets a ride back with Carter. I don't think it's a very Steve thing to do to get that flag in general and not finish running with his troops.
Yeah, I get that part, but he is smart as hell to do it that way. And
Yeah,
where
it's
he
cheeky.
does has asthma, he was like, I literally will pass out if I run anymore.
I would have liked to see him get the flag and be like, yeah, just so you know, I got it, but then run with them anyway.
That would have been really cool. That would have been awesome.
Yeah. It's like, okay, I'll
You should
finish
have
anyway.
You should have directed this.
It just feels like more of a Steve thing to do.
That is
Like,
definitely a Steve thing. Yeah.
You know, if we ball together, and if we fall, then we fall together. So get the hell out there and keep running.
He
If they're
literally
running,
says
you're
that.
running.
Says it in Age of Ultron. He's like, we'll do it as a team together. And then Iron
Exactly.
Man's like, we'll fail. And he's like, we'll do that too.
So get back out there and finish the mile. Damn it.
Daggone it, Steve. I will say I laughed at that scene. I think they used it more for comedic purposes, but your idea makes much more sense for the character.
Get me in there.
I'm clipping this.
I'm glad.
Clipping it and sharing it.
Unnecessary.
No, it's a good idea. But yeah, so we get introduced to Peggy. She is awesome. She's a sweetheart, and he can tell, and everyone else can tell. They're like, hey, trying to impress her, and she kicks that one soldier's ass.
Yeah, good right hook. Right to the nose.
And then we get introduced to the Colonel, which is played by Tommy Lee Jones. I love Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah, he's a stud.
And he's good at being an asshole, but he turns around, which I respect.
I like, because he does kind of do the whole, God damn it, Peggy, I gave you a chance. I took a risk on you, that kind of thing. But I like when he realizes that he's wrong and that Peggy was right, he always comes around. Yeah. I like that about him.
I love
when he comes back, like when Cap comes back and saves 400 lives.
Oh, that's when he completely turned around. He's like, oh shit, I am wrong.
Yeah.
Because throughout this whole training, he is just treating Steve like ass like the whole time. And
even when he jumps on the grenade, I think
when
he jumps on the grenade, I think he knew. I think he was like, okay, I'm wrong, but he didn't want to admit it. It's like, he's still skinny.
Yeah, he walks away.
Yeah.
I did love that scene. And then, we get the introduction to Peggy. There's some sparks there, but she's kind of like not really wanting to invest that much time into him. She sees that Steve's a good person, but she's like, he's too skinny.
That's what I was going to say. I just want to say, like, we need to give Peggy at least a little bit of flack because Steve is the same exact person. He just put on 100 pounds of muscle and has abs now, and all of a sudden you're drooling over him. Okay.
Yeah, but so did all of us watching.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you can see it in the car before he does the transformation, though. She's like talking to him, and she finds how sweet and romantic it is that he's like, I'm just waiting on the right gal.
Yeah. She obviously liked who he is as a person, but she was thinking, man, if he was just had 100 pounds more muscle.
She was like, thank God he's going through this because I can't invest. I can't invest that much time with old skinny Steve.
That's right.
I love the conversation between the doctor and Steve on how Erskine did this before. Oh, yeah, the other intro I forgot is the Red Skull crashing into that old church. He found the Tesseract.
My kids are going to make an appearance here. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
In the truck. Sitting on the chair. No, we don't play with that. No, you stop it. You stop. Give me a hug. You gotta go. Give me a hug. We're going to the store. Come here. Bye, buddy. All right.
Bye.
Took my water.
Oh no. He's like, I need to hydrate, not you.
Okay.
And we're back.
Yeah.
But the other intro we got was the Red Skull crashing into the church and stealing the Tesseract. And that was a big deal too. And we see that giant ass tank. That's crazy.
That thing later when Cap like blows that up, I was having my brain couldn't process the scale of it. It was weird because he drops the shit in there, blows it up, and then he dives off of it. And I was like, this is really bad CGI, or that's the most insanely scaled tank ever.
Hell, it's huge. Hydra was cooking.
Well, not enough because those things go down pretty quick.
Yeah, they're like the AT-ATs from Star Wars.
Yes.
One little grenade and the whole thing's fucked.
Yeah, wrap a rope around their feet and that's it.
Trip them. Yep.
GG's.
But yeah, Erskine explains that he's done this before, but it went terribly wrong because it not only amplifies your strength and everything, but it amplifies the emotions of the person.
Yeah,
and he said that's why it was so important to use Steve, because he is a purely good soul, which goes for the line, you got to be more than a perfect soldier. You got to be a good man to do this.
That's right.
And it's good. And they try to drink, and Erskine's like, oh, wait, no, you have a procedure. You can't do this. But he continues to drink. He's like, I don't have a procedure. I'm going to drink this.
That's my type of doctor.
Yeah, he sounds like a pretty good doctor to me. But they do the transformation, they inject him with all that stuff, and he becomes superhuman. And by superhuman, I mean super hot.
Yep.
He is sweaty. He is tan, muscular. He is a sexy man.
He becomes Chris Evans.
Yep. Yeah. And Peggy is like, damn, this is crazy.
The technology.
The technology. Yeah. It was a good scene. And that's section 1. Of course, he chases after that little spy and kicks his ass. The guy almost escaped.
That's right.
And he literally broke through the submarine and pulled him out.
Yeah, too many moles. Why are there so many moles in the army? Huh?
In the 40s, I'm sure they were all over the place because you didn't really have any way of knowing.
God, if movies are accurate with these moles, there are so many moles all over the place.
Everywhere. Oh, man, I love that old woman getting shot.
Yeah.
She just fucking blasts through the ceiling. It was so funny. She's like, and just starts going hard. It was good. But yeah, that's section 1, which is...
before we move on from section 1, I did want to shout out the CGI and them shrinking down Chris Evans, because it's wild.
It's very impressive, yeah.
Yeah, it holds up extremely well. The only thing that makes it a little off, actually, is Chris's voice, because you're like, that voice does not belong in that 90-pound body. It's weird to me.
Hey, there might be some people with deep voices that small.
There are. It just, I don't know. It didn't feel.
The only thing that looked a little off was his head was just slightly bigger.
Yeah.
Than the body.
Yep. Yeah, but I mean, I'm surprised there's not more floating head issues, because they're doing full head replacements.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know, pretty impressive for
2011.
Yeah.
It was very good. And I don't know any other movies that, because in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, was that actually Tobey Maguire that was really skinny?
No. Well,
did they do something similar with that? Because you only see it for a brief moment how skinny he is.
Yeah, that had to be some sort of head replacement too, I guess. Or they could have just shrunk his body, and I don't know what technique they used for that, but The jacked version of Spider-Man, that's Toby.
Yeah. Maybe they did that too, because that one was so like a blink and you'll miss it type thing.
Yeah, got a head replacement in 2004. That'd be
2002.
2002. Yeah, that's
No, wait, is it? Yeah, it's 2002.
that's tricky.
It's very tricky. But Sam Raimi, I can believe. He can pull it
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
But for full CGI scenes, this movie did an incredible job. That was a note I listed toward the end, how good the CGI actually looks in this movie.
There were a couple I'd tell you what, towards the end, when Cap jumps onto the plane,
Yeah.
and they're driving and they had to like turn the Jeep at the last second, avoid going over the cliff. And I was watching that and I'm like, oh man, because these are like full scene replacements. Like they're clearly shooting on,
Yeah.
they're shooting on blue screen and stuff. And I'm like, man, some of this is fucking garbage. I mean, some of this is not holding up. Like you guys
Compared to Thor, though, I think it did better than Thor.
yeah,
when it
Thor
came to
has
the
its
CGI.
moments, too.
But Asgard, like, is such an unbelievable looking scene. That's probably why it looked worse compared to Captain America.
Yeah, you're trying.
Maybe
to,
some
there's just
people
like,
disagree. I'm not sure.
It's like some uncanny valley stuff going on. Like you're just, what it's supposed to look like, and it's just not quite there, and you can feel that. I especially some of the stuff where they're drifting around and stuff. It was, yeah, I don't know, man. It was
A little rough.
lot. Yeah,
Maybe I didn't pay attention to that specific scene compared to others, because some moments looked really good.
it's not like it's all bad. Like there was one shot that caught me off guard. I can't remember which one it was during that scene, and then I started paying attention to it, and then I was like, oh. If you start watching the backgrounds and you're seeing kind of like the hairlines, because they're clearly shooting on blue screen or something, and yeah,
So it makes a big difference, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, for 2011 though, because nowadays I feel like at least like the past few years of Marvel movies, it was very noticeable, like so noticeable where you're like, oh god. But
Yeah,
for
people-
2011, I felt like they tried a little bit more.
people often say like, why has CGI gotten worse over the years? It hasn't. It hasn't gotten worse. Just people are given way stricter deadlines and way more complicated shots.
Yeah,
So they're constantly just rushing shit out, and you get out of a shot the time you put into it,
Yep.
and money you put into it. So
And
they're rushing
they're
these guys.
trying to push a movie a year. Like they start filming, and then they have like a year to push it out. Basically,
Yeah.
that's a pretty short deadline for all the special effects they have to include in these big action movies.
Yeah, you need hundreds and hundreds of shots every movie now, and some of it can be simple, but a lot of them are like full on environmental creations and putting people in there and rotoscoping people in. It's a lot.
I not to go too off topic, but I saw a video. It was either Transformers 3 or the second one, where like just one of the Transformers alone like destroyed a lot of people's computers because of all the different stuff they put in it.
Yeah,
They said
I
it was a
believe that.
nightmare.
I believe that. Yeah,
It was
I mean,
the
even-
giant monster climbing the pyramid.
Oh, like the second one?
I think it was the second one, the big giant one that's like made up of all kinds of different parts.
Because like the pyramids is Revenge of the Fallen.
Yeah. So it must have been the second one.
Yeah, I don't know. I stopped watching after the fourth one. I don't know if they do.
Yeah, me too. I watched
need to-
Bumblebee.
I didn't watch
That one wasn't
either.
too bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, they said that each individual piece was created and made to move, and it like blew up people's computers. It was a nightmare to them.
You know what's funny to me, since we're talking about the pyramids? It's funny how in movies the pyramids are portrayed as like being in the middle of nowhere with nothing surrounding them at all. Like they're just in the middle of the fucking desert. But really, if you look like 100 meters to the left of those pyramids, there's a McDonald's. You know, like it's weird to me that They have giant battle scenes and shit, like just like Transformers does. Where it's
They're able to
full-on-
dodge that McDonald's with the shots. They're just not shooting it that direction.
It's funny, just if you don't live there, if you haven't traveled there, a lot of people think that that is just like a deserted area. It's just pyramids and nothing, and miles of sand. Like,
Yeah.
nope, there is fucking urban life right there, man.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how big if it's just a town or a full-on city, I'm not 100% sure, but it's literally right beside it, basically.
Yeah. You can sit in McDonald's. I'm not even kidding about like, you think I'm joking about McDonald's. I'm not. You could sit inside the McDonald's and look out the window and look at the pyramids.
Isn't that nice? Eating a Big Mac while looking at the pyramids. That's the life. I look outside my McDonald's and I see trash.
I see a gas station. That's what you'd see.
Yeah, there's gas stations. There's a little garage that's family owned. That's about it. A couple car dealerships. That's it. But Section 2, Becoming Captain America, is where it starts to build up a little bit. Instead of being used as a hero, they send him off to be a puppet to sell bonds for propaganda, which is pretty funny. It cracks me up. But you can see deep down, like, he's even drawing like a little monkey on a unicycle. Like he's just a clown in his eyes. He's not doing anything that he wants to do. But he got to punch Hitler. That's cool.
Huge.
Huge deal.
Yeah.
And I love when he's like trying to inspire the soldiers and they're throwing tomatoes at him and shit. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. It's funny because he could just beat the piss out of any of them.
Oh, yeah. He could murder them.
Yeah.
But they don't know.
Well, they will.
Yep. He discovers Bucky's missing, and he's like, I have to go get my boy, whether the colonel likes it or not. So he goes out with his little triangle shield. It's not very, very safe. I'm sure it's just used for prop, but he sure kicks some ass with it.
And his ugly ass costume.
But the leather jacket and the helmet make it look good.
Yeah, it makes it work. But man, that first rendition of the costume, brutal.
I like it better than the Avengers. The first Avenger suit is the ugliest suit I've ever seen. It is the worst. Do you like that suit?
No, not really.
It's pretty.
But that first suit's
ugly.
bad though. But I feel like the first suit's supposed to be bad. I think that's the point.
Yeah.
But
he goes out, kicks some ass. He's sneaking. He's, diving. I love it when he jumps in that truck and sees them soldiers and he's like, gentlemen. Knocks them out. He saves all them people, and the people down in the cells are like, who the hell are you? And he's like, I'm Captain America, here to save you. And then he goes and saves Bucky. And I don't know if it's confirmed, but they're clearly running some tests on Bucky. And I don't know if this is the start of the Winter Soldier.
I like to think that's the point.
Because the other villain, what's his name? That works for Red Skull.
The other doctor?
Yeah, Doctor. Let me find him. Because he plays a pretty big role in like the Captain America comics. Dr. Arnim Zola. How did they find Bucky down in the ice like that? Surely they were tracking him. They put a tracker in him and were already doing tests, is like my assumption of what was going on.
I guess.
Because you run into Bucky, he's being like, you can tell he's been tortured.
Yeah.
Something was going on.
Convenient that it's Bucky that's being experimented on.
Mm-hmm.
But yes.
Yeah. But he breaks them out. They try to escape. Red Skull shows his true face, which is pretty hot.
Yeah, somehow.
The red rocket of a villain. Looks like a little red rocket. What'd you think of Red Skull?
I like Red Skull. I like him more later.
Yeah, he didn't really he was a big bad, but he's not like a big bad. You know what I mean?
He honestly, he's just kind of there in this movie. It's just like, oh, cool, that's Red Skull, nice, and
Yeah.
It's really everything that Red Skull has built that is the true enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, he was ahead of the game in silicone face mask.
Hell yeah. Tom Cruise had nothing on Red Skull.
Yeah.
Red Skull was just fucking.
That's it's very impressive. That might be the most impressive part of all the Nazi technology we see in this movie.
Yeah. I love it when he gets punched and you can see like underneath his eye.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Which I think he punches his other eye, so that was bothering me, but insubordinate.
Well, maybe he punched his other eye so hard it loosened the mask on the other side.
Sure.
You're like, there we go.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Steve hits him with a right hook to his left eye, and all of a sudden his right eye is droopy. I'm like, all right.
I like Red Skull. Of course, they were going to have him as the first villain because that is like the Captain America villain. But Dr. Arnim Zola is kind of like the true big bad of this movie. He creates all the stuff.
Yeah.
And he even has a presence in the second film. Like he is like the bad guy.
He's just doing his job.
He is. I will say he's just trying to make an honest wage.
Yeah, just trying to put food on the table for his family.
And he likes science. It just happened to be evil science.
It doesn't have to be used for evil.
That's true.
It just is being used
Red
for
Skull
evil.
uses it. But he breaks them all out. I love the scene like we were talking about where the Colonel's like, Peggy, I gave you a chance. You're fucked. I'm getting rid of your ass. Like, you're done. And then everyone's running and they see Cap and everyone walking in with the music. It is just such a cool scene.
Yeah.
And all the soldiers just clapping. Like, it feels like just a war movie. Like, it's not just a superhero movie.
Well, that's what happens when you go to World War II. We're all in.
It feels like all the other movies that have been in World War II. Like, the music just, it brings on like a good emotion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's I like that scene a lot of them walking up like that, like fucking full on badasses.
Yeah.
And it's nice, seeing Peggy immediately get what she deserves. She gets her flowers immediately. Like, all right,
yes,
cool. You were right. My bad.
I love it when she's like, you're late. And he's like, well, I couldn't call my ride.
Yeah.
That's a good one. He's got some good puns and good jokes.
It's not fair.
It's really not. I try my best, but it just doesn't work out. I mean, we're dads. We should have these dad jokes. They just don't hit as well.
It's just not fair for someone to be that handsome and that funny. You know?
I know. You're working hard, though. I see them arms. You're getting there.
Not good enough.
Me, I'm not. But
you got here in a cutoff again? You got no sleeves on? Jeez,
well, you wore no sleeves the other two episodes. I was like, well, I better get back in the grind.
I only didn't wear sleeves once.
No, it was two. I think.
I think it was only one. I just think I had tight sleeves that one.
Maybe.
But first of all, that's the only thing I got going for me now is my tricep.
You're proud of them damn things. Every single time I see you in a video, you're like, ugh.
I mean, fuck, let me have something. I got nothing going for me.
Cap, is that you?
Look at these abs.
Mine are non-existent.
They're down there somewhere.
They're deep down there. I got to start doing some crunches and shit.
Honestly, the abs are training them. Sure, they can help once you get down, but you really have to be under 15% body fat, and that's it. Just lose body fat. The abs will show.
It's hard. It takes a lot of dedication.
It does.
And dedication I just don't have time for right now. We see Captain forming his team, which is called the Howling Commandos. I don't know if it mentioned that, because that's the first time I heard of it. But apparently that's his group of his team in the war. They call him the Howling Commandos.
They're all kind of dumbasses, but that's what it takes. to be the best.
I mean, yeah, they're drunk and they're like, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
And I'm all for it. There's one guy's name that I've heard of, but I didn't even realize that was who it was. He played like fucking some crazy ass name. It's like Dum Dum Dugan.
Yeah, Dum Dum. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even realize that was like the Dum Dum Dugan. Do they even say that in the movie?
I don't remember.
Because that was in my research. And I was like, that's Dum Dum Dugan.
Son of a bitch.
That's
Dum
crazy.
Dum?
But of course, we see Cap and Peggy like vibing together. Cap ends up kissing another girl and Peggy tries to shoot him. Luckily, he had that vibranium shield.
Yeah, big risk she took there, but I guess she had a lot of confidence in the shield.
I mean, she was falling in love with him and he betrayed her.
Well, she should have made a move sooner. She should have absolutely
that is
slutted
true.
out. She should have slutted out like the whoever that chick was that was kissing him.
Yeah.
She was. Yeah.
She must have been in heat because she literally instantly tried to fucking Cap.
Who wouldn't?
That's true. Yeah. But we see a big montage of Cap and his team destroying shit, which is good. Red Skull's getting pissed. And it gets to the point where Steve loses Bucky, which is pretty damn sad.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even like, it was a very sudden move, too. Like, he drops, and it's not as, like, climactic as you would think. It's just like, he drops and it's done, which kind of makes it hurt worse.
Well, it makes it more frustrating to watch. That's for sure. I mean, if we didn't know he was, because we know he's coming back. But yeah, if that wasn't the case, yeah, that would be a little bit. It'd be frustrating. It's like, man, he deserved better than that. But
yeah,
he gets plenty better than that.
Here's a little lore behind my whole MCU journey. I watched The Winter Soldier before the First Avenger.
Oh, well, all right.
So when I saw him go Bucky, I was like, Bucky? Who the fuck is that? And then I did research. I was like, oh, that's his best friend. Yeah, I had no idea.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Literally, teenage Chris. I was like, oh shit, this is supposed to be a big deal and I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Good times.
We've been there.
I
saw
have
Scream 3
money
before I saw Scream 2.
Really? Honestly?
Probably like 100 times before I saw Scream 2.
Me too. Yeah. Yeah, I remember Scream 3. My mom had like a DVR recording of it on a VHS tape or something, so I would watch it. And it wasn't until like I was in middle school until I watched Scream 2. And I think that's why I like Scream 2 less than Scream 3.
Looking back at that, it's really weird that I like didn't question, or I don't remember where my brain was at that time, but Randy not being in Scream 3, you think that would have been a bigger deal for me?
You're like, he's on a tape. Where is he?
Yeah.
He's talking about being gone?
Huh. Yeah. But I remember seeing Scream 2 for the first time, and I was really excited about the idea of not knowing who the killers were, you know, because I had seen Scream 3 100 times. So I know for a fact I saw that one last of the first three. But no, I love Scream 2, though. It's definitely like,
I like Scream 2, but it is literally the same as Scream 1. Which isn't a problem, but I think that's why I like Scream 3 more, because it does change it up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's very Scooby-Doo, though, Scream 3.
Oh, yeah.
Which is, I mean, I like it, but I totally see that it's an inferior film.
I mean, fucking Jay and Silent Bob is randomly walking around in it. Not the actors, literal Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah. And just the voice changer technology is just now starting to get there.
Yeah, and it's not as accurate as the movie, because in the movie you can literally just change it, but in real life you kind of have to use some AI and do some stuff. That's
why they should have kept the deleted scene, because in the deleted scene in Scream 3, you see him uploading the files and having what seems to be AI match it. And
Really?
yeah,
I never saw that.
Yeah, it makes it make way more sense. And then he uploads it onto the voice changer, and yeah, they got rid of it because they're like, this technology doesn't exist yet. Like, which you're right, but fuck.
But explain it still.
Yeah.
It's like, well, nobody's going to believe this. Well, we don't believe it already. Like, none of it makes sense. It's crazy to think because it's now at the point where I can actually say that it makes sense. Because for years I was just like, this would never happen.
And now it will.
Now it does. That's a weird thing to say.
Yep. No,
It's
not even just. I mean, we'll see it in Scream 7 probably. I think we're gonna see AI be used for like FaceTime calls.
Yeah.
And that's pretty sure that's how they're gonna bring back a good chunk of the dead people they're bringing back.
I kind of would like Stu to be actually alive, though.
Oh, so
if anyone's going to be actually alive, I would like it to be him, to bring on like an even bigger like shock factor. Is like, oh, he is actually alive. He's not AI.
That is my theory, is that they'll go the whole movie with the FaceTime call. So she'll get a FaceTime from Stu and maybe multiple times, and Billy and yada yada, but it's gonna be the young versions of themselves.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's just gonna shut off the AI, the filter, and it's gonna be old Stu. Like
fucking Sid's gonna be like, whoa,
wait a minute. Jesus Christ.
It's like a catfish scenario where all the girls are using them filters.
He doesn't look Matt doesn't look too bad for his age, so
no, he looks great, but like,
yeah,
using Stu's old face compared to his face now is a big difference. I mean, that's like 30 years.
Well, that's
he's
why
30 years older.
If he is not dead, they're gonna have to de-age him a lot. I mean, I think Skeet was a little bit easier. I think trying to de-age Matt is gonna be tricky. Good luck.
Yeah, I'm rooting for him. I'm excited for it.
I'll be there day one.
Section 3, Sacrifice and Legacy. We see that Bucky's fall plays a huge, it's a huge toll on Steve, to the point where he tries to drink. He can't even get drunk. It's a sad time.
Yeah.
Can't even get fucked up. So he's just drinking for no reason.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Well, honestly, he could still probably get drunk. Like, because they said his metabolism, again, 4 times faster than
maybe the stuff Thor has could do it.
Yeah.
From Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
It didn't help Stan Lee. He got fucked.
Oh, in
Age of Ultron, where he's like, what does he say? He said he's been to wherever, and he's like, give me a sip of that stuff. And then he's like, Excelsior.
Yeah. I haven't seen Age of Ultron in a long time.
Man, I love Age of Ultron. Not a lot of people do. I do. It is a good time. I think people
recall enjoying it.
People give it too much hate. I think it's a damn good film with a lot of seeds. A lot of big things happen. I don't know. Honestly, I'd have to look up why people hate it so much, because I don't see it. I just know a lot of people do.
Me as I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it in a long time. I saw it. I think I've seen it. I saw it in theaters with my now wife. We saw it. We left our senior prom and went and saw it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. And then I think I've only seen it once since then. I don't remember how long ago that was.
So you all are at prom and you're like, this place blows. Let's go watch the Avengers.
It was so we live in such a small town that, our class is only 100 people.
Yeah.
And it's at prom, it's only, not everybody goes, first of all, but then, even if they did, you're talking 200 people tops there, really. I guess technically up to like 400 if everybody went, but only like half the class went. So it's just dead. Like, homecoming is way better because it's all 4 classes and you actually fill out the gymnasium. But yeah, so we were there and it was just dead as fuck. We're like, all right, let's just go see a movie.
Hell yeah. Well, you chose a good movie.
That was pretty much the only option at the time.
Oh,
I mean,
didn't Jurassic World come out at that time too? 2015? I think that's it.
I guess so, yeah. But
I don't know if it was
that.
the same month, but
I saw that day one in theaters, so.
oh, I loved it. Yeah, Jurassic World's good. We'll have to cover that on Patreon.
Well, okay.
I think we'll just cover whatever we want on Patreon. The Notebook.
The Notebook.
Titanic.
Sure. Titanic's a great film. It's James Cameron's best film. I'll Die on that Hill.
Maybe.
I'll Die on the Hill.
Maybe I'll have to look at all his movies and see, because I don't know.
If anybody says Avatar, I'm gonna be pissed.
Avatar is so fucking overrated, man.
I don't
like the first one's good, but it is not like this fucking masterpiece that everyone thinks it is.
It should not be the highest grossing film of all time.
Definitely. I don't know how that makes sense, but oh well. So we get the final battle.
Yeah.
Cap rides his motorcycle with the shield on front. Iconic. Kicking ass. He's doing so much cool shit in this. And Red Skull is like trying to trap him and kick some ass. And Steve is like, actually, it's a double trap because people are using a zip line to break through this. And it's crazy. A lot of shit ensues. And Red Skull tries to get in his giant little plane full of explosives, like nuclear missiles. And
wait, are they nuclear?
I think they are.
If they're nuclear, then I'm even more upset about the end of the movie.
I mean, I would think they are.
That's just fucking crazy.
Because all the missiles, like the missiles were on each plane, and there's one plane per city. Fuck. That was going to hit the, and he said it was going to destroy the whole city. That would have to be nuclear.
You would think so, yeah. Well, then that.
And not a single fucking missile explodes when he crashes the plane. That's crazy. It's crazy. Cap was a good pilot. He landed that plane or crashed it so well that not a single missile blew up.
Yeah, that's asinine, actually. Like, no.
You're like, I hate this movie.
No, like, people should look up just how insanely powerful nukes are. Like,
nukes scare me.
That's another thing. Like, there's no way if they were actually nuclear, there's no possible way you wouldn't have been able to find him immediately.
Do you have to activate the missile for it to be nuclear, or are they just nuclear at all times?
Well, it's that splitting of the atom.
Yeah.
That creates so you would think fucking impact should blow up. It should blow up, but I don't know.
Cap's a good pilot.
That's
all I'm
so.
saying. But yeah, we see the final fight. Cap jumps on the plane. Red Skull's car is amazing. I love that car. And he kicks Red Skull's ass. I forgot about the scene where Cap is like hanging onto that plane. I forgot he gets thrown out of the big plane.
Yeah.
That's a cool scene. And he wrecks that little plane back inside the big jet. That's really cool.
And all that looks good too.
Yeah, it looked really good. Oh man, that soldier going through the freaking the fucking plane thing. What are those? Propeller. Yeah. Gets fucking exploded into fucking juice. That's crazy. He ends up fighting Red Skull, and then Red Skull's like, you know what? I'm gonna hold this Tesseract to give myself power. And then the Tesseract said, no, guess again, I'm gonna shoot you into space.
Yeah.
And this is the biggest plot hole of the whole movie because, like, we don't know where Red Skull is until Infinity War.
Yeah.
They don't explain any of it. Uh-oh. Did my camera turn off? No, never mind.
It was just
it's back.
A little lagging a little bit.
Little lag. Yeah, it's not explained at all.
Yeah, and then he's all of a sudden, the only reason you see him is just because he's got the Soul Stone. It's like,
yeah,
here I
Pretty
am
crazy.
defending this. See ya.
But this last scene is super sad. Steve is getting ready to crash the plane, and Peggy and him are talking about the date that they're supposed to go on. That scene makes me cry every single time. It is so sad. It hurts every single time I watch it. And as he's talking, it just goes black.
Yeah.
Nothing. And it's heartbreaking. Steve? Yeah, it was awful.
Yeah.
It cuts to how everyone's celebrating Captain America. It shows kids with little tin can shields. So inspiring. So cool. I love that. I just love movies set in the 40s. It's like just a vibe. Not to sound too white girl about it, but like it's a vibe.
Well,
You know
it's
what I mean?
nice because, when you look back at, it's really, those are like much worse times. Like, like
Hard times, yeah.
yeah. And the racism at a whole other level, but you look at those times and the lack of technology, resulted in people having to interact with people. And it just, even the way kids played outside, and actually, I mean, kids still do, but it's just different. And people out in the streets always having fun. And then like the way relationships work, like you actually look at it in a more realistic sense, there was a lot more domestic violence, but at the same time, we're like, look at these people are so happy. Look at the, you could afford homes. You could afford homes.
That house was $20.
Yeah. You only had to have a 1-income house. Wow. But
Crazy.
yeah, there are a lot of pros and cons of looking back at those times.
It was but that scene was very inspiring. Something about that kid holding the shield, because I mean, it was during the Great Depression. Everything was hard at that time, like you said. And this one man brought everybody together. It's awesome.
Well, the Great Depression's about to end there soon. It's about to be fucking one hell of an economic boom.
It's about to be a party, brother.
And then the baby boom is coming too.
Yeah.
Then we get fucking boomers.
Ew. God. They suck. But yeah, Steve wakes up all of a sudden in a room hearing a ball game that he was physically at. And he's like, hey, wait a minute. This shit ain't right.
That, by the way, that also, I think that's one of the dumbest fucking things. Like, you seriously had to fumble that. You guys do all this fucking research. You're the most powerful government program out there, whatever.
Why would they know that little Steve Rogers was at that baseball game? How would they know that?
You just pick a fucking game from like 5 years after he disappeared. Why did you have to?
That's true.
Why would you pick a game that is before he disappeared? How fucking ignorant can you be?
I think it was more of a comfort thing. Like they wake up to something relatable where they're like, oh, you remember this game? This is, and I understand where you're coming from, but like, I think as soon as he woke up, they were going to come in and gradually tell him like, hey, you're going to freak out, but it's not the time you were at. But he didn't give them time because he threw them out the fucking wall and just ran.
Yeah, like if that wouldn't have happened had he not recognized the game. You just pick
true.
a game literally any time after he disappears, and you'd have been fine.
They probably thought he was stupid. They're like, he's from the 40s. There's no way he's going to be that smart.
The only dumb ones here are the ones that picked a game from 1941. Like, dumbass.
What an idiot. But yeah, Nick Fury tells him, he's like, you've been asleep, Cap, and we need you. Shit's about to happen. And the movie ends. Actually, he's like, what'd he say at the very end about missing his date or something? He said, I had a date.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah, it's really a shame that we don't get to circle back to that relationship until Endgame.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, that's the story.
Well, we technically get a little bit in the Winter Soldier. Peggy's
guess
old.
so. Yeah.
God,
yeah.
that scene fucking hurts to watch.
Yeah.
That movie, every single Captain America movie makes me cry
They deserve to be together.
like a little bitch.
Which is, that him going back in time and being with her, lovely.
It's such a good scene, man. He deserved it. They deserve it.
They deserve it.
But we have some Easter eggs. They have a little hint at the expo of the Human Torch, but it's an android. It's not the actual Human Torch from the Fantastic Four, but they didn't have the rights to the Human Torch, so they just kind of did a little tongue-in-cheek move there and was like, Human Torch. They have Bucky holding the shield, which is a hint for the Winter Soldier and the fact that Bucky in the comics becomes Captain America as well, which we don't see in the MCU because we have a new Captain America, but it's still cool to see.
So
Stan Lee's cameo is pretty good. He is in the military.
This is one of my favorites, to be honest.
Doesn't he? What does he say? I thought he'd be.
I thought he'd be taller.
Yeah, I thought he'd be taller.
Yeah, when the one like Secret Service dude walks out there.
Yeah.
I thought he'd be taller.
That's a good one. The classic triangular shield, the first shield Cap has, is actually the first shield in the comics that he uses. It's a triangular shape instead of the round shape, which is cool. And the final line, "I had a date," is echoed, and we see that in Endgame, which is cool.
We sure do.
It's not exactly an Easter egg for this movie, but it's an Easter egg for the Endgame movie that goes back.
We'll circle back to it.
Yeah, we'll circle back. What are your final thoughts?
It's a good flick.
There we go. It's pretty damn good.
Oh, I wish we would get more of Steve and Peggy. I'm upset that we don't get to see more of that.
Yeah. Because honestly, I love Tony. I love Pepper. But something feels just very real, which it felt real for them too. But the romance in this just felt good.
Yeah.
Like it felt like classic romance.
It felt like relationship goals, you know?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I would say. That's how I'd put it. I'm stealing that.
Oh, okay.
What would you rate it? You said a 4.5 out of 5?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's right there with Iron Man.
I'm going higher. I'm doing it.
Give it a 6.
I'm doing it. Captain America, the First Avenger is the first moment in the MCU, I believe, that feels huge compared to the other ones. It's massive. The stakes are high. It feels inspiring and timeless. It teaches us about being not only the strongest, it teaches that being the strongest isn't always better, but being a good man is the better way.
Yeah, and then become the strongest.
Yes, and then you become the strongest. Correct. The love between Steve and Peggy, like we said, it feels like true romance. And the action was peak. The story was peak. The whole damn movie was peak. It's a 5 out of 5.
Unbelievable.
Yep, I'm doing it.
I thought my score was too high.
You thought it was too high? No. It's too low.
It's only got a 6.9 out of 10, 9 to be. Okay.
IMDb can suck my D. They can fuck off. They're wrong.
All right.
It's a good movie. Now, it's not the best in the trilogy, but we'll get there. We're almost there.
Yeah.
There's like 3 movies left, 3 or 4, until we're at the Winter Soldier. So
yeah, that movie I'd give a 5.
that movie is, in fact, that movie's a fucking 6 out of 5.
Yeah.
10 out of 5.
Yeah. It's a good
Damn good. Let me see here. Do I have anything else on my notes? I don't think I do. I think it's time to shoot the shit for a few.
Okay.
Okay. Halloween the game.
Dead game.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be fun.
Woo, don't say you're excited, because if you do, you're going to get canceled.
Uh-oh.
Man, I had a had another, it was a channel who actually posts quite a bit, say that I've lost all respect for Slash and Cast for covering this game. And I'm like, okay, respectfully, go fuck yourself. Like, I don't understand how you can be so uptight and miserable in life where you're like, you know, that thing that you love so much, I want you to completely pretend it doesn't exist.
You've literally said before this was announced, you said, no matter who's making it, no matter who's involved, whether it's Gun, Ilphonic, or Boss Team, or whoever, I want it to be good. I'm not going to just shit on a game because of who's involved. People make mistakes. Like Gun made a mistake.
People have been so brutally like hateful that it almost makes me want to fucking be on Gun's side, which I'm not. But
but it made me think about
but it's like, Jesus, man, I kind of want Gun to fucking blow some minds and prove everybody wrong so that I could just stop hearing it.
Yeah. They can. They definitely can. It's just, will they do it? Because I think some of the choices they made with Texas was poor decisions.
Yeah.
But we're only human. People make mistakes. The MCU have made mistakes. Disney have made mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. But people can recover from it sometimes.
As long as you learn from it. Yeah. So it's funny because we talk about Gun like they've scammed us or they have done this to us many, many times, and really only once. And they only fucked us once. Like F-13 is a bit of a different story. So I just think we're at this point in this genre that every little mistake is a snowball and it just gets worse and worse. And so
people have every right to be worried, but
don't be hateful assholes.
Yeah.
Like it's
we've not even seen gameplay.
Yeah. If you're excited
everything that's been said is pretty positive.
Yeah, I think it's
everything
fine
revealed.
to be excited. I think it's fine to be excited, but yeah, be like, I'm aware that the game could be dead, a year after launch. Like, I get that. It could happen.
And if it comes to that, I mean, you're going to cover it.
Yeah. It's not like we're going to pretend those things don't exist. And if the game's bad, I'll be critical of that too. If things don't work, I always am, bro. It's not like I'm putting on a fucking facade here. I'm excited for a Halloween game.
That's your favorite movie.
Yeah. Come on. Like, I want it to be good. And if it's not, I'll tell you.
What a
I'll
shill,
tell you
dude.
the things I don't like.
What a shill.
Yeah. It's all right.
Yeah, it's crazy. I've been reading some of the comments, and I'm literally just so confused on... I'm not confused. I understand why people are upset and worried, but they are just going above and beyond to just hate on a game that's not even out yet. Like, we got at least 6-7 months until it's released, and it probably will be a year if we're being honest. I mean,
yeah, probably.
I'm pretty, like I mentioned to you, I'm pretty shocked how much they've done. Like, seeing all the screenshots, I'm really shocked to see how much they've done already.
Yeah.
And it looks good.
Yeah.
That Donald Pleasance voice, though, I agree, needs some work.
Yes.
That needs to be changed.
Yeah, there's no red flags yet beyond it. I mean, Gun being involved, but I honestly I don't think Gun's involvement is all that big of a deal because it is such a limited thing, and what they can bring to the table can be good things. Like, I just think we're so upset with Gun that we're forgetting the good things they do because. The reason we're so upset that they fumbled so hard is because they designed a game we love. If we didn't like the game, we would be like, bummers, see ya, nerds.
I mean, literally, when the beta was out for that game, everyone was like, this is the best asymmetrical horror game ever made. Yeah. I literally said that. I was like, this is the best design I've played in an asymmetrical game. It was scary.
Yep. He's got to tighten up that metagame.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
I wish God, I wish they would just release something to where you could do that and like still level up.
Yeah.
Cause I would do that. I would take off the perks every game.
So I think people are kind of not twisting, but I didn't make my point very clear with when I talked about Michael being bullied. And I think we're going to do a whole other video on this, but how do you allow humans, civilians, heroes, how do you allow them to defend themselves against Michael, but not have Michael get bullied? And I think what I would do is he gets stunned, he gets stunned. He can't pile up on hits against him. He gets stunned, falls down, whatever. If you get too close to him while he's down, he should be able to grab you. Like if you try to go and teabag him, I love the idea of him grabbing like your ankle.
That's what he does in the movies.
Right. So that's something that would be true to the IP, and yeah, it stops people from sitting there teabagging you.
Yeah.
It takes that away, because teabagging in game, teabagging doesn't bother me. It's when you are able to fucking bully the killer and then teabag right on top of them. But like people that teabag like exit gates and shit, that doesn't really bother me beyond wasting my time. Like I don't like being griefed. Just leave, dude. Like, but teabagging's whatever. If you can,
I do
crouch,
love a
you're
good
gonna
teabag every once in a while, but sometimes you got to have a cooldown for teabags. Like after you teabag a couple times, give us a 3-minute cooldown before you can teabag again.
Yeah.
It's a little too much.
I just think having something in Michael's arsenal that can directly counter those type of situations where people are just running up to him with weapons, I think that's all it really takes. If you don't get ganged up on, and make people scared of getting too close when he's down.
He does it in Halloween 2 with the nurse. Or was it? No, it was the cop, wasn't it? And then he got the nurse.
The freaking, he's not a cop.
The security guard.
Whatever. Yeah, he's
Paul Blart.
Yeah. It's the dude that's got to escort Loomis to the.
Yeah.
He's like I don't know, insubordinate. But
he's like, God damn it, he's dead.
He's still breathing, and then he pulls him over, and
yeah. It's like, oh,
he's not. He's still breathing.
Yeah, it's a good one. I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be good.
That's kind of thing. You just implement something like that. If somebody gets too close to you.
Yeah. What in the world? I just got a weird thing on top of my screen that says trying to reconnect. You can hear me, right? Okay, we're good. False alarm. That was weird. My theory that I messaged you about, because I was like, what if Kane is playing Loomis? And you're like, there's no way in hell that could be it. But then like a few days later, we saw that Nick Castle was doing movements for Michael, which, yes, Kane could do the kills and stuff, but he could be another character.
Could be.
I'd like him to be Loomis.
Could be.
That'd be cool. It gives him a little bit more versatility.
Yeah, it feels weird. And especially because like whoever's doing the mocap for Loomis are probably voicing him too. Well, I don't know. That'll be interesting to see. But everything I've heard, it sounds like he's just doing pickup stuff. Pick up mocap for kills and then doing certain stunts that Nick couldn't do. I don't know. We'll find out.
It's still cool. I was really happy to see Nick Castle actually getting to play him.
Yeah, thank God.
That's cool,
dude.
James Jude Courtney, like he'd be cool too. I'd love to see him do something like if they get the newer Michael in the game, maybe add him just. I don't know, just to make it, what am I trying to say here?
More true to the
More
skin.
true to the character from those movies, yeah.
Yeah. I think it'd be fun to, like, if you go and get H2O, I think it'd be fun to get Chris Duran. Like, that shit costs money. That shit costs money, I know that. And basically, Chris Duran's movement was very similar to Nick Castle's. But you could even get Brad Lorry for Resurrection if you wanted to do that. Like, and then Aaron Armstrong as well. You could use him if you had to. I'm surprised they didn't for stunts, to be honest.
It only makes like us as fans want to support it more.
Yeah.
You know, because we'll be like, it's pretty legit. They're using the same actors as the movies for the characters in the game.
Yeah, and as long as they got Nick, that was the important part. So I'm glad they did that.
Tyler Mane, if they have Rob Zombie Halloween, I just want him to be able to burst through the fucking wall. that was the scariest fucking scene in the remake when he bursted through the wall.
Honestly, that's the one where if you're gonna do mocap again for a skin, I think you should do something different for that skin, that look.
Yeah,
he should move different. He should be more aggressive, but it just comes down to how much that will affect gameplay if they do that. Because I have a feeling that Michael is going to be Michael, and he's not going to have different speed and whatnot depending on how he looks. I think the skins are just going to be skins, and that'll be that. It makes balancing easier.
It does, yeah. We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
But I think they're cooking. I think it'll be good.
See how long it takes for them to get out some more gameplay. I mean, both Ryan Freeman and Hophonic have teased gameplay soon. I don't know what that means. That could be, at the latest, probably Halloween.
Do you want a Chad-like character in Halloween?
Not specifically Chad, because dude, that's just Chads don't exist in small Illinois towns. You know
I know,
mean?
but I could see Bob being a Chad-like character. He's a little goofy.
Having a character that's like, a little funnier like that, or having.
I just want the dance to come back.
See,
It's been in Killer Clowns. It's in F-13.
Halloween is just a different IP where I don't know if you want to move too far away from it being scary.
That's true.
Doing some fun thing, like, because you can go crazy with cosmetics, because who cares what people are wearing on Halloween? It's Halloween night. Yeah. So who cares beyond that? But like, if you add the ability to emote and dance, people will troll with it. And I just don't know if that's a good look for the IP. I don't think it matches the IP as much, but
yeah, I can see it. I still want it. I still want it, maybe down the road, not in the beginning.
Honestly, with multiplayer, you got a lot more wiggling room. They're going to take single player seriously, and they're gonna. So that's all that really matters. It's not like
I'm excited to see that
the game is canon.
Yeah, and it's cool to know that. I'm glad they're adding multiplayer, but I think they knew that if they're going to do a Halloween game, there would have to be a single player.
Yeah.
Because it just makes sense. You want to care about the characters, and not that you can't care about the characters in a multiplayer game, but it's a difference.
I just wanted to stay a little more grounded in reality in multiplayer. Like that's what always made Halloween special, is because it's small town America. These are real teenagers babysitting on Halloween night. Psycho shows up, and that's it. Like, it's no motive, no conscience, no understanding. Not even a rudimentary sense of life or death, good or evil, right or wrong.
There we go.
Yeah.
Cook. Do you think that's Lori in the red jacket or the orange jacket? They were definitely playing with a similarity there.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's Lori.
I don't think it is. And I'm not so sure Lori's going to be in the game. But I think you need to consider it, because you're putting Loomis. If Loomis is a multiplayer character, you need to consider getting Lori in there too. Yeah.
Do you think the single player is going to be like the first film, or is it going to have is it going to be new entirely, almost like a reboot?
No, they said that you are reliving that night. You are
reliving it 100%.
Yeah, the night he came home, but they're adding the scenes in between, just like Halloween Kills did. So that's why they're putting the Rabbit and Red Lounge in there. And I'm sure you're gonna have to get the coveralls, and I'm sure you have to escape Smith's Grove, which is why they haven't confirmed it yet. But I would be willing to bet a lot of money that Laurie Strode is going to be in it, and
Yeah.
it's a good chance they get Jamie Lee Curtis. And
Is it Jamie Lee Curtis marketing for Freakier Friday?
I hope so.
Can we get that skin?
Can we?
That'll be a premium skin.
She's doing the face of horror this year, or the face of Halloween, that Rue Morgue collaboration thing, which that shit feels like a complete scam every time I see it. But yeah, like she's doing that this year, so she can't be that expensive. And then John Carpenter's involved. It's Malika Cod. I don't know. I feel like they could convince her to come in there and do voice lines, and I think it'd be a really cool opportunity for her and everyone involved. So, and then after that, getting PJ Souls, easy peasy. Nancy Kai's easy peasy. Why not? That would be a super cool thing to do.
It'll be cool. Hopefully we do get some gameplay soon.
Yeah,
I would love to see it. Maybe Nick was saying in one of the episodes, it'd be really cool to see an August release, and then have like a big cool update with cosmetics and stuff for Halloween. That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
Whether they'll do it, I don't know.
I don't think they'll do an October release. I think they would do August or September, probably September, but only time will tell.
Because word of mouth, if it's really good, people will just keep buying it, and then the player count for Halloween will be pretty big.
That's why I think you need to get it out in September, because the marketing is free in October. Like, people are going to push it for free because everyone's going to want to be playing Halloween during Halloween. So get it out before the actual holiday. That's what I'd do. I don't know.
We'll just have to wait and see. I'm excited to know what the collector's edition will look like. I hope it's good.
Yeah.
I'd like a steelbook. I actually just saw a steelbook collection for the first 5 movies, I think.
Yep.
Thank God, because I really need 4 and 5. And I need 1, too.
You taking a look at the price on that set?
No, but I'm assuming it's like $200 to $300.
It's $330. $330 USD, 500 Australian dollars.
You know how much money I have right now?
$3.
Less. Like 50 cents.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard. It's going to be a hard time, but I'll have to find a way.
I don't think I'm going to do that one. I don't know. Maybe.
God, I've been saying, though, I really want 4 and 5 on Steelbook.
Yeah, it comes in. What's killing me, because I could pass on Steelbook. I've got these releases, but what's killing me is the pumpkin that they're displayed in, like the original pumpkin, and then they have that in like a case. I'm like, damn, fuck, I need that. Damn.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I want to say Prime, and it's definitely not Prime. Or is it? I don't know what. No, PCS is doing a resin version of 1-to-1 scale resin version of that Halloween 1 pumpkin. I'm like, okay, I'll buy that. I'll buy that and put that in here. Still, $90, but
that's a lot cheaper than $330.
Yeah.
And $330 for 5 movies is pretty crazy, because Nightmare on Elm Street is 7 movies, and it's like, what, 160 to 190?
The full Steelbook set is like $275.
Oh, is it? Well,
yeah.
That's not too big of a difference. You're still getting more movies.
More movies. Yeah, where Halloween is selling, it's that pumpkin.
It's the pumpkin, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
The art
I guess
pretty cool,
I may
too.
never get it.
They kept it simple, like the Nightmare on Elm Street one, which just put the front cover.
The cover art with no title. It looks
clean. You don't need to be cheeky. Just keep it simple.
But I think we're going to have to close it here. I think we're just going to have to. I got a lot of shit to do.
Just fucking do it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Everybody, that is our deep dive into Captain America, the First Avenger. From a scrawny kid to a super soldier. Steve Rogers showed us it's not about being a perfect soldier, but being a good man. You can find us on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and all that good jazz. Check out Riley's YouTube. Check out our Patreon for as low as $3 or $4. Can't remember. And you will be getting bonus episodes. We're going to be reviewing 2003's Hulk and much more. Titanic, The Notebook.
Dude, Titanic is a 10 out of 10 movie.
I want to review Red Dawn.
Oh,
I have not seen the original Red Dawn.
really? Okay.
Yeah, never seen it.
All right, then.
I like the 2012 remake, but everyone else seems to hate it. But I thought it was pretty fun.
Okay.
But we'll have to do that too.
Add to the list.
Until next time, guys. Bye.
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 All right, listen up, soldier. You just finished this week's episode of Shielded Opinions, a Marvel Cinematic podcast. Kirby and Riley work harder than a rookie in boot camp to bring you nothing but the best. So drop a like, smash that subscribe button, and leave them a 5-star review on your podcast app of choice. And that's not a suggestion. That's a direct order from America's ass.